world that's living these days. They have to choose who they're going to serve. And this is where we find ourselves now. Daniel 12, 2 through 4. And many of those who sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, some to shame and everlasting contempt. Those who are wise shine like the brightness of the firmament, and those who turn many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. But you, Daniel, shut the words and seal the book until the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. Hey there, how you doing?
Pretty good.
All right. All right, how your day?
Right.
Good. This is where the whole world is at.
Do what?
I'm doing a recording.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
You're right. This is where the whole world is at during this disciple. This is where the whole world is at. This. Family, the Most High is sending folks around here for me to talk to right when I get in the middle of our recording. And their name Robert. This fellow's name was Robert. Praise the Most High. We're going to keep moving. And like I said, this is where we're at now. That was Daniel 12, 2 through 4. Pardon me. And many of those who sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. And that's where we all are. Some are awakening, some of them aren't making it. Some are dying off physically. But this is speaking of a Ruach awakening. Some to everlasting life, and some to everlasting life, some to shame and everlasting contempt. Why is it the everlasting contempt, Robert? Because they're rejecting the truth. They're like, nah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that about them folks being the real people of the Most High. And the whole world is being fighting against them, trying to keep them under. Because they know when they raise up, they come into power. And they're going to set this world straight. They're going to put the righteousness of the Most High first place. And Hasatan knows his time is up. Him and his people. See, that's the first thing we must learn, that like we've been going over. The Most High has a people and Hasatan has a people. See, and this is the point in time that everybody has to make a decision if they're going to continue to go with Hasatan or if they're going to go with Yahuwah, the Most High Elohim, their creator. And some are going to reject him, and they're going to have everlasting shame and everlasting contempt. Because they're going to say, let them old niggas fend for themselves. And they're going to have shame and everlasting contempt. As the text we have been going over of late about because you didn't do it to the least of these, my brothers, you didn't do it unto me. And this is Yahusha speaking, who gave his life for his people, who he said, I only come for my people, the 12 tribes, the lost tribes of Yahuwah's people. He said, that's all I came for. Those are my brothers. But in the Most High's wisdom, he said, well, I'm going to make it a way so that whoever comes, they can be saved through your blood. Those who are wise shall shine like the brightness of the firmament, and those who turn many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. And see, that's who we are. We're shining bright. Doing our duties. Turning folks to the Most High. Turning folks to the righteous path. And it's only one reason we're shining, family, for that reason. But you, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book until the time of the end. Right now, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. Just like we said, they're up in the streets. Mad because reality is starting to hit them. That the sheets and the cover has been pulled off, and now they see what's under there. That the skirt or the dress have been lifted, Now they see what's under them. And they hot. They like, no, I don't want this. This is not how we been had it. We been having it good, and those folks was under us, in subjection to us, working for us. But the whole time, it only appeared that way. It only appeared that way. Hallelujah. This is where the whole world is at this very decisive moment in history. Decisive means settling an issue, producing a definite result. And see, this is where we're all at in our lives. We're having to make this choice if we want everlasting contempt and shame away from the Most High and punishment away from the Most High, or we want life eternal with Him doing things His way. And just as the text says, those who turn folks to righteousness, they're making noise. And folks have called it awakening. And this is why the dry bones in Ezekiel 37, and it speaks of the dry bones being awakened. And that's the Most High's people. Where He told Ezekiel to prophesy to him, tell him to wake up, it's your time. And this was speaking of today, the time we're in. And we're waking up, and we're waking everybody else up. Hallelujah. But we already went over that plenty of times. But let's mosey on down to, I forget exactly what verse it is, but we'll put it in the text. In Ezekiel 37, speaking of the dry bones. Again, the word of Yahuwah came to me, saying, as for you, son of man, take a stick for yourself and write on it, for Yehudah and for the children of Yasharal, his companions. Then take another stick and write on it, for yourself, the stick of Ephraim, and for all of the house of Yasharal, his companions. Then join them one to another for yourself into one stick, and they will become one in your hand. And when the children of your people speak to you, saying, will you not show us what you mean by these? Say to them, thus says Yahuwah, surely I will take the stick of yourself, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Yasharal, his companions, and I will join them with it, with the stick of Yehudah, and make them one stick, and they will be one in my hand. Hallelujah. And see, family, what we see here going on here is just as the Most High is awakening us and say He's going to take us and put us back in our land, He's awakening our brothers and sisters that's already in the land in Africa. That's why you see all this this bickering among the European nations who had them under subjection, but they're waking up. They're saying no more. They're not willing to be puppets for that system anymore. And the Most High is waking us all up. But what the leaders of this world are really doing, they're trying to fight against us being reconnected with our people. The two sticks coming back together and being one in the Most High's hand. See, that's when the world's rule will turn back over to the rightful owners. The Most High's chosen people, the ones He chose to run this world, to walk in righteousness. But of course, we know the story. We was hard-headed. We had to serve the last 400 years in captivity and in oppression because we refused to do the right thing. We refused to do it the Most High's way. We wanted to do it the world's way. See, and the thing is, the Most High want the world to act like us, but we want to act like the world, wicked. But He said you're going to have to choose this day who you're going to serve. The defining moment. And this is your defining moment. We hadn't gotten all into what we wanted to get into today because of this interruption we had. But I would highly recommend, well, let's continue a bit more. And this is out of the book of Jasher. And it's chapter 54, 43 through 53. Then Yehudah hastened and drew his sword and uttered a loud and bitter scream, and he smote with his sword, and he sprang upon the ground, and he still continued to shout against all the people. No, we're not going to read this.